Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We got Game 7 of the Washington Capitals. Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We got Game 7 season and Toronto Maple Leafs come to Washington to take on the Capitals. Let's get down here to the ice and get this game started. Alrighty, let's see here. We're going to have a +1 for Toronto for the face-off. And here we go with the drop of the puck. And that's going to be a 9 on the face-off and a 9 on a +1 advantage center. Matthews gets the puck for Toronto to start this game off. And Matthews with the puck. Here we go. That's going to be a shot on goal. That'll be a 4, 7, 12, 16, 19. That'll add 1 and still be a shot. And that is in his range. Matthews already putting the pressure on Brandon. Can he make the save here? 15. Yes, he does. Nice job. Brandon will kick it out to Backstrom. So already Toronto putting the pressure on Brandon. Matthews just misses. Nice save. Washington gets the puck. Backstrom's got the puck now. Backstrom with the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal, but that's going to be out of Backstrom's range. And a 52, that's a 27. And they got a chance to clear. They're 6 clear. And they clear it for a defensive zone face off. Let's see who wins the face off. Again, Toronto's a +1. An 8 and a +1 is this left wing. So Ovechkin gets the puck. Washington gets the puck here. Their own end. And that's going to be a shot on goal. Let's see here. A 3, 6, 10, 14, 18. And that'll still be a shot on goal. 36 is out of his range, though. And a 32 will be a 26. And they'll get a chance to clear. Again, it's a 6. And they don't clear. So Ovechkin needs a 23 or lower to be on range. Oh no, sorry, it's not. Yeah, highest shot frequency. That is going to be Ovechkin. He gets it back. And a 34 out of range again. A 5, 2. That's going to be kicked over to the left D. So Ovechkin had some opportunities there. And the left D will get it. So Ron's got it. Ron's got the puck for Toronto. And that's going to be a shot on goal. A 34 is too high. And a 53 is going to be a save, and he's going to smother it up. And we'll have a face-off here in the defensive zone for Washington, and then we'll do a line change here. 2 and 2 will come out. Line 2, pair 2 for both teams. 2 for both teams. Okay, and the face-off will be a +1 to Toronto, and a 7 and a +1. Advantage right wing. Leo gets it for Toronto. And Washington zone. Leo with the puck. That's going to be taken away by the left D. Brooks gets the puck. That's going to be taken away. That might even be icing. That's icing. Icing on Brooks. So we'll have another face-off in Washington zone. And again, it's a +1 to Toronto. 7 on a +1. That's going to be the right wing, if I remember right. Right wing gets it. Leo gets it for Toronto. And Washington's in. Leo with the puck. And a 13. That's going to be taken away by the center. Washington with the puck now. Can they get on the board first? That's going to be a shot. It's not going to be in range. A 65 is a 35. That's going to be a rebound. Let's see who gets the rebound here. Rebound. On a 7. Oh, it's just one dice. On a 2. Player with the highest I rating. 6, 5, 8 is Wilson. Anybody gonna beat Wilson? Wilson gets it with an 8 and an 11. Let's see here. That's gonna be a shot on goal +6. Shot on goal +6 for Wilson. Shot on goal. So he had a save. Washington gets it +6. So that'll be a 28. No, be 22, 23, 24, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26, 31, 32, a 32, up to a 32. And that is a shot on goal and a 16, and he scores on the rebound. Wilson scores on the rebound. Our first goal of the game on a rebound. And it'll only be 1 assist. And a 62 on the assist. And that'll be the highest assist rating. 42. And Washington takes the early 1-0 lead here. And we'll do a line switch. 3 and 3, line 3 pair. 3 will come out for both teams, and it's a 1-0 Washington lead. Alrighty, now we got a neutral zone face off after the score, and it'll be a +1 to Washington. And a 6 on a +1. Advantage left D. Christian gets it for Washington. Christian with the puck. And that's going to be a 26. That's going to be taken away by the left wing. And Patrick with the puck. And that's going to be a shot, and that's going to be in his range. Can Toronto tie it up right away? A 56. Yes, he does. That's a goal, and it's a tie ball game. Let's see how many assists they got there. Let's see what they are. Toronto is a 1.65. Assist, that means a 52 for 2 assists. They'll have 2 assists on the play. And it's a tie ball game, and a 1. That should be 1. 11 should be 1 and 2. 1 and 2 with the assist. You got a 23, 23, a 35, and a 32. Just like this game is tied up at 1 apiece. And since we got a stoppage, we'll do another line change. With 4-1 for both teams. Alrighty. And it'll be a even face-off. And that'll be a 5 on an even face-off. That'll be the home left wing. Tyler comes up with it for Washington. And now it's a 1-1 game. With the puck. And that's going to be taken away by the left D. Ron's got the puck. And that's going to be a nice job. Tyler gets it right back, takes it right away from him. Playing a little give and take here. Tyler with the puck again. And that's going to be intercepted by the center. Moore's got it for Toronto. And that's going to be a first penalty, I think. Yep, Moore with a penalty. Penalty on Moore. And we'll have our first power play of the game. See what kind of penalty it was on Moore. Tripping on Moore. We'll go to the power play here. got their #1 power play unit. Okay, and it'll be a +2 face-off for Washington. And a 5 on a +2, isn't that what I said? Yeah, +2. 5 on a +2. Disadvantage right wing. Leo get it. Toronto wins the face-off, trying to kill this penalty. 22. That's going to be a short-handed. 22. Now we got to see if this is a short-handed shot. A 14. It'll be a 12 since it's short-handed. Nope, out of range. A 32 though is a 26. 26, chance to clear. And their clearing is just a 3. Just a 3. It doesn't get cleared, so it'll be a defensive zone. So that was a, and we'll see who wins the face-off here. Again, it's a +2, an 8 and a +2, and that's advantage right D. Ovechkin gets it for Washington. Is it Ovechkin, or is it John? Right D is John. John's going to get it for Washington. And that's going to be a 31. And that's going to be a pass, a 12 physical. 12 here. 1, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, it's a pass to Ovechkin. Ovechkin. 25. Oh, it's not a shot on goal. It's going to be a shot on goal. 53 is too high. A 36 is a 33. That's going to be a to the right D. John gets it with a shot on goal. He'll need a 16. Doesn't get it. A 25 will be a 3. And that'll be kicked out to the center. There is no center. I forgot about that. So, it'll be out to Leo. That'll be a 29. That's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by the left D. Ovechkin takes it away. No time comes off the clock. Ovechkin with the puck. Can Ovechkin score here with a minute left in this power play? 64 is a 3. That's going to be a shot on goal. A 15 is in his range. Can Anderson make the save? A 34, no. Ovechkin with the shorthanded goal. I mean, the power play goal. Ovechkin puts the Caps on top here. And it'll only be a 1 assist. And that'll be the highest. And that'll be with the assist. And just like that, the Caps take a 2-1 lead on the power play. And now we'll make a line change. Looks like we're going to go with 3 and 3 for both teams. 3 and 3 for both teams. Alrighty, 3 and 3 will come out. Alrighty, 2-1 Washington here, and the face-off will be a +1 to Washington. And a 7 on a +1 is going to be the right wing. Smith gets it for Washington. Smith with the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal, not in his range, Al. Not in his range. A 52, that'll be a 27. And that'll be a chance to clear it. Chance to clear it. That'll be a 5. Yep, a 5. Clear it. And it's not clear. And what was it, a 27? 27, isn't that what I said? Yeah, 27. That'll be 3. Highest shot frequency. 1, 2. So Jay will get the puck here. So Jay gets the puck. 34. That'll be a 34 will be a 31. Now physical 10 will be a pass. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And that pass will be sent over to Andrea. So that'll be sent over to Andrea. See if he can. 52, that's going to be taken away by the center. And that's going to be a 41. That's going to be a chance for bench minors, and I think they're both 14. Not for Washington. and not for them. So now it's going to be either a neutral zone. It's going to be either a neutral zone or a rare play. 2 to 10 neutral zone. And it's a neutral zone. Okay. Let's see who gets the puck here. On a neutral zone face-off, it could be a +1 to Washington. And a 9 on a +1 is advantage center. Jay gets it. Jay with the puck. 34 is going to be a 31. And that's going to be a pass. We already did that over to Andrea again. And a 64 is a 6. And that is 3, 5, 8, 11, 14, no change. So that'll be a block +1. That is 2, 3. A 3 on the block. And no, it's not blocked. He needs a 24 or lower to get in range. Nope, and that's going to be a save, and he'll smother it up. Put a stop to this action. And we'll do a line change here. Okay. Let the face off and do a line change. We're going to go with 1 and 1 for both teams. Here we go with the face off. It'll be a +1 to Toronto. And a 7 and a +1 is right wing. William gets the puck for Toronto. On the face off. Newlander with 56, a 4. It's going to be a 5. That'll be a Sog. And a 56. I don't think anybody's going to have that. Nope. So that's going to be a neutral zone. Let's see who wins the neutral zone face-off. +1 to Toronto. And a 9 on a +1. Left wing disadvantage, so Ovechkin wins the puck. Ovechkin with the puck now. And that's a shot on goal. Out of his range, though. Just missed a 26. And a 14 is a 30. And that's going to be Backstrom with a shot here. Backstrom with a shot of 23 needs or lower to be on range. Nope. And a 46 is a 41. That's going to be a rebound. Let's see who gets the rebound here. And the rebound. Just need one dice. A 2. That's going to be the highest I rating. 9. That should be Ovechkin. Yep, Ovechkin gets the puck on a 9 and an 8. Sorry, I only need one dice. So that'll be a 9 plus 6 to his range. So that'll be a 23, 24, 25, 26, 31, 32, a 33. 33 or lower to be in range. 34 just out of range. Just out of range. 51's a nice save. Nice save over to the center. So Washington gets it. Washington is just pounding Anderson, but he's doing a decent job. Ovechkin. Toronto will get it. The center. Matthews with the puck. Matthews with the goal for Toronto. Can he get another one? A 15 is going to be a shot on goal. 32 just out of his range. Just out of his range. 43. That's going to be a 29. And that's going to be to the left wing, Zachary. Zachary with the puck. 21. That's out of his range. A 42. That's going to be a nice save over to the right wing, Oshie. And then we'll do a dump off here and change lines. Go with 2 and 2. Two will come out for both teams. Two. Now dump it in here. That'll be a 25. 25. That'll be the center. Center gets it for Washington. And a 53. That's going to be blocked. That'll be blocked. See who gets the block here. Block. That'll be a 6. Puck deflects into the crowd for a defensive zone. Face off. And the face off is a +1 to Toronto. And a 4 on a +1. A 4 on a +1. This left D. Brooks gets it for Washington. Brooks with the puck. 43. That's going to be taken away by the left D. Nikita's got the puck, and that's going to be a shot out of his range, yo. Brandon doesn't do a good job of clearing it out. Can they clear it? Clearing is a 5. 5. Nope, it's not cleared. And what did I say it was? It's a 20, 29, right? 28. Fourth highest. 1, 2, 3. Riley Weston needs a 12. Doesn't get it. A 34. Still can't clear it. 31. It'll be a. So who had the puck? Nikolai did. So it was a save. Toronto gets it. Now Riley has it. Morgan with the puck. 63 is an 18. 18. Let's see here. 3, 6, 7, 10, 13. No change. And that'll be intercepted by the right wing. Wilson gets it. Wilson with the puck. And that's going to be a 5, 2, 5, 8, 10, 14. No change. A 5 is a 51. Nobody's going to have that. Nope. So that's going to be a neutral zone. See who wins the face-off. A +1 to Toronto. An 8 and a +1. This left wing. Washington wins the face-off. And that's going to be a shot on goal out of his range, yo. 26 is a 30. That's going to be to the center. Center has it. Oh, drop the dice. 34 is going to be passed to the left. Pass to anybody, I think. 3, 7, yep, easily. So that is going to be passed to left wing. 35 is a 3. What did we say? 2, 5, 8, 10, 14. No change. So that's going to stay a 3. That's a shot on goal. 31 is too high. And a 35, that's going to be a 4. It's going to be picked over to the left wing. And we'll do a line change here. Left wing gets it, and we will go with 3 and 3. 3. Jump in. That'll be a right D. Gets it. Connor will get it. Connor with the puck. 41. That's going to be stolen. Taken away by the left D. Christian takes it. Christian with the puck. That's going to be taken away by the right D. Back over to Connor. Connor with the puck. And that's going to be taken away by the left wing. Back and forth here. Nobody can penetrate. I don't want the center. No. Goalie, rather. What did I say it was? Left wing. That's going to be taken away by the left wing. Back and forth they go. Nice defense by both teams. That's going to be a 5, 2, 6, 7, 8, 12, 12, 15. That'll be no change. So that'll stay a 5. And it'll be a 23. Somebody should. Yep, so that's going to be a shot on goal. He needs a 23 or lower to be in range. Nope. And a 36 is a 33. That's going to be over to the right D. Right D gets it. Connor gets it. And that'll be a shot on goal, right? Yep, a shot on goal. 33 shot on goal. That'll be he needs a 15. Nope. And a 56 is a 34. And the goal's going to be knocked off for a defensive zone face off. And we will do a line change now with the face off. We'll go back to 1-1. With 4:30 to go in the period. Alrighty. With 4:30 to go. And like I say, it'll be 1-1. What the heck is going on here? What is all this crap coming up? Get all this off the screen. Okay. 1-1 here. So now we're back to the 1-1 with the face off in Washington's end. And it'll be a +1 to Toronto. And that'll be a 4. This left D, John gets it. Washington wins the face off in their own end. So John with the puck. 28. That's going to be taken away by the right wing. Williams got it. Newlander's with the puck, and that's going to be a shot out of his range, Al. 63 is a 38, and that's going to be deflected into the seats for a defensive zone face-off. Another face-off in Washington ends, a +1 to Toronto. And a 6 on the +1. Advantage left D. Ron's got it. Wins the face-off. Toronto got the puck. 64 is a 23. That's going to be taken away by the right wing. Oshie takes it. Oshie with the puck. Caps leading 2-1. That's going to be blocked. It's going to be blocked. Let's see, he gets the block. A 6 on the block. We need to roll 2 dice. An 11. Buck deflects to the opponent's highest shot frequency. That's going to be Matthews gets the puck. Matthews gets the puck for Toronto. And that's going to be a shot just out of his range, a 36. He needed a 31. And a 23 is an 11. And that's going to be saved. Picked up by the Oshie. And we'll dump it in here and change lines. We'll go to 2-2. Will come out. Two. Now the dump off. That's going to be to the right D. Brooks has got it. 32. That's going to be taken away by the left wing. Left wing. And Resumeyer got it. That's going to be a 5. 2, 5, 9, 12, 15. That'll stay a 5, and that's too high. So that'll be a neutral zone face-off. Neutral zone face-off. The face-off would be a +1 for Toronto. 11 and a +1 advantage right D. Nikita gets it for Toronto. With the puck. And that's going to be a 21. It's going to be intercepted by the center. And they're going to do a line change, and it's going to be 4 and 1 coming out. 4 and 1. 4 and 3 rather. 4 and 1. 4 and 1. 4 and 1's coming out. No, 4 and 3. Got it right the first time. Don't doubt yourself. 4 and 3 coming out. Finish this period. Three. 55. The left D's gonna, right D's gonna get it. Right D. Dimitri's got the puck. 19. That's gonna be intercepted by the 3, 5, 8, 11. It's gonna be intercepted by the right D. Final 30 seconds to go in the period. Left D gets it. Boardman with the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal too high. And that's going to be smothered up, and that'll end the period. Borgman almost tied this up. We go to the second period and a 2-1 game. Washington lead. We'll take a look here at the box score real quick. Shot on goals is 14-15. Washington with a 1-shot advantage. Face off Toronto 7-4. Toronto with a 3-1 advantage in hits. Washington was 1 for 1 on a penalty. Only one penalty for tripping in that first period. Alrighty, let's go down here to the ice for the face-off. Drop the puck here to start this second period. As Ken Castro joins us. Yeah, that was a crazy win. 6 goals in that first period. Yeah, everything went right, did. And it's pretty cool, Ken. It was a real good ball game until they had that fight. And then Washington just kicked their ass after that fight. It's crazy how that went. It's like it sparked something. They're like, the hell with this. But then they scored 5 goals after that fight. Had to pull Elliott out of the net. Once they pulled him out of the net, Philadelphia actually played a pretty good game after that period. Actually won the 2 periods after that. Yeah, starting to get used to it, buddy. Yep. Still take me a while. 3 hours last night. 3 hours. How much? That was an hour. So it's going to be about 3 hours again. An hour. Looks like an hour period. How quick do you play this? Like I said, per period. So we're going to drop the puck. So they're starting to up a little bit, the stats are. Yep. Starting to add up. See how long it takes Ken to play this. He probably around 2 hours, I would bet. About an hour. Well, I like to get it to an hour and a half or 2 hours. Yep. Yep. Alright, we get a face off. It'll be a +1 to Toronto. And that's going to be a 6 on the face off. And that'll be advantage left D goes to Ron. Toronto wins the face off here for the second period. Me and you both, you know how I feel about stats. I love it. Love the stats. Ron with the puck. Now it's going to be a second goal. It's going to be his range. Can Toronto tie this up right away? Can Braden make a big save here and keep it a 2-1? And a 14. That's a goal. Right away. A goal to start this second period. Before you can even settle in, and I don't even got the right players on the ice here. Okay, there. Washington, I got that. Nope, I didn't have them on there either. So, okay. On with the goal. See how many assists. 52, I think that's 2 assists for them. Barely 2 assists. 2 assists for 33. That should be 1 and 2. I think 33 is 1 and 2 on the assist. 1 and 2. 35, 34. Yeah. William and Jake. And just like that, before you could settle in period number 2, it's a 2-2 ball game. I'm going to let both lines stay out. 30 seconds into the period, they're going to both stay out. So the face off again will be a +1. Here we go. That'll be a 3 on a +1. Advantage left wing. Zachary with the puck for Toronto. They win the face-off. Looking for goal number 2 of this period. And a 53. That's going to be intercepted by the right D. gets the puck for the first time here in the second period. Dimitri with the puck. 13, that's going to be taken away by the center. Matthews with the puck for Toronto. And that's going to be a possible bench minors. Both teams are 14. 15 for Washington now. Close though. 22 now. So it's be 2 to 7 neutral zone, or 8 to 12 will be a rare flag. And it's a neutral zone. So have a neutral zone face off. And again, I think we'll do a line change here now that we got the face off. Go to 2 and 2. Two's coming out for both teams. Alrighty, and there'll be a +1 to Toronto face off. A 7 on a +1 should be the right wing. Mitchell comes away with it. Mitchell with the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal. 3, 6, 7, 10, 13. That'll be no change. 46 is too high though. And a 42. That'll be a kick save sent out to Wilson. He gets the puck. See here, I thought I had that right. Take a look at the rosters. What's going on here? Yeah, he's on line 3. Why is it not doing that? Because I got line 2 out there, that's why. Line 2. So somehow that got mixed up. Got mixed up, didn't it? You know what we're going to do? We're going to change it. I want him on line 3. We're going to do that. Change that. I want him on line 3. Okay, do it that way. Now we're set. Now we're set. It was a 51 out of his range is what I said. Right, yep, 51 out of his range. And a 62, that's going to be kicked out to the right wing. And Wilson gets the puck. Mr. Wilson do something here. Mr. Wilson won't do anything. He'll lose the puck to the left wing. James with the puck for Toronto. 16, that's going to be a shot on goal. 3, 6, 10, 13, 16, no change, so that'll be a block plus 1. Block plus 1. So that'll be a 3, a 4. 4 unless it's blocked, it's not. So that'll be a 24 lower he needs. Nope, and that's a nice save. Kicked out to the left B. Brooks has got the puck. Brooks with the puck. A 24 is going to be taken away on the center. And we're going to do a dump and go here. And change lines. Go with 3 and 3. Will come out here. Okay, we got 3 and 3. Up here, 42. Left B, Boardman's got it for Toronto. 42, that's going to be taken away by the left wing. So the Caps get the puck right back. And a 2-2 ball game. And that's going to be a shot on goal. 26, just out of his range. He's a 24. A 13. It's going to be a nice save. Kicked out to the right wing. Lou's got the puck for Toronto. And that's going to be taken away by Jay. He gets the puck for Washington. Can Jay break this tie? 51, that's going to be a block plus 2. Block plus 2, that's 3, 4. So 5 or 6 will get a shot. Nope, it's blocked. So that'll be blocked. Now let's see what happens here. On the block. And an 8. Puck deflects into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off. Defensive zone face-off. See who wins the face-off. Face-off will be a +1 to Washington. A 7 on a +1. Right wing Smith gets it for Washington. And they're going to dump here. Should have just did it with that. They're going to dump and change lines. Oh no, they're going to wait 30 seconds to let Smith with it. That'll be a shot on goal. 22 too high. Damn. That'll be a nice save by Anderson. Mr. Anderson, the left wing, will get it. Smith puts it on goal, but Anderson's up to the task. And now they'll dump and go. Borkman with it. We'll make the line change. We'll go with 4-1. Come out. Line 4, pair 1. Alrighty. 55 will be the left D, correct. Right D. Jakes gets the puck for Toronto. 62. And that's going to be a shot on goal if they got a forecheck of 11. 3, 6, nope. So that's going to be a wide shot. A wide shot by Gardner. See what happens here on the wide shot. Wide shot of an 8. Shot on goal, third highest shot frequency. Third highest shot frequency. So you got an 18, 15, it'll be more with it. More with the puck. Needs a 23 or lower. Nope, out of range. A 54 is a 32. And that'll be a shot on goal by the left D. So they are starting. Oh, wait a second, that's the wrong damn team. Let's do this. So with us 54. 54, 32, and lefty's going to get it. So a save, more, Toronto, and the lefty's going to get it. Ron's going to get it. He needs a 13, and he gets it, and a 61, and that's going to be a goal. Toronto's going to take the lead here. Ron with a goal. 13 is what he needed, and he got it. And a 61's a 22. That's a goal. Ron with a goal. How many assists? It'll only be 1 assist and a 23. And Toronto takes the lead for the first time. A 23 is 2. 35 and we'll give it to Martin. And it is 3-2 Toronto. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, this is a good game so far. Yep, it is now 3-2. We'll change lines here. Go back to 1 and 2. As the fourth line does the job for Toronto against the number 1 pair. 3-2 ball game. So we'll go with 1 and 2 coming out here now. Two, and the face-off is a +1 for Toronto, and that's going to be a 3. Advantage left wing. Zach gets it. Toronto trying to build on this lead now. .63. That's going to be taken away by the right D. Taylor with the puck. 54 is going to be I think that's going to be a 14. I don't think they're that physical. Maybe they are. 3, 7, 10, 11, 12. Yes, they are. So that's going to be a pass over to Ovechkin. Pass over to Ovechkin. Needs a 23 or lower. What a tie, and that is. And a 65 scores. And Ovechkin ties this game up. Bang, just like that. How about that, Ovechkin? And that'll be 2 assists. And a 25, probably be 1 and 2. Well, as we knock shit off the table. 25 on the assist is 1 and 2. 1 and 2 get the assist. So that's going to be Nicholas and Oshie with the assist. Backstrom and Oshie with the assist. And just like it, that game is tied up at 3 apiece. How about that? That didn't take long. We'll go to line 3 now. 3 and 3. Didn't have nothing going on. Now all of a sudden they're scoring like fools. Sorry, line 2 and pair 3. Line 2, pair 3. Pair 3. Okay. And it'll be a +1 for Toronto on the face-off. And a 3-3 game, and it'll be a 10. And that'll be this center. So Washington wins the face-off here with 12:30 to go in the second period. All knotted up. 35. A 3. That's going to be a 3, 5, 8, 10, 14. No change. That's a tip-in. Now, how you do the tip-ins? The tip-ins. The tip-ins. The tip-in. So partial chart for tip-ins. Tip-ins. Tip-in. So you would roll one die. One die. That'll be a 5. Play with the second highest eye rating. 6, 5, 8. So it's going to be 6. So that's going to be the left wing, and then that's a 6. Then you roll one more die. And that'll be a 2. No tip in. This is a shot on goal by the player. Did all that, and it's just a shot on goal by the player. Just a shot on goal by the player. So here we go. Shot on goal. 24 is what he needs. Nope, too high, and a nice save. And that'll be kicked out to the right D. Connor gets it for Toronto. And a 13, that'll be taken away by the center. That's going to be a penalty, a 35, a penalty on Washington. And Toronto's going to go on a power play. We'll go with line 2 and line 2 on this power play. Okay, and it'll be 2 and 2 for Washington. Okay. 2 minutes. What was it? 2 minutes for what? Let's take a look here. Minutes for hooking. Only a second penalty of the game. 2 minutes for hooking. And it's going to be a 3 even face off. No, one plus 1. Plus 1 for Toronto. A 5 plus 1. This right wing, Wilson gets the puck. Washington wins the face off. Trying to kill this penalty. Wilson with the puck. 62 is an 8. And 8. That'll be a neutral zone face-off. Neutral zone face-off. Again, +1. 7 and 8 +1. This left wing. Backstrom gets it. Backstrom with the puck. That's going to be another neutral zone face-off. Washington doing a good job killing the first minute of this penalty. A 3. That'll be advantage left wing. Zach gets it for Toronto. With a minute to go in the penalty. And that's going to be a 30. That's going to be a AR. Haven't done this in a while. AR shot. AR. Pass with a possible automatic. That's right, it's 14. So yes, that's his assist to 26. 26 to the highest shot frequency. That'll be over to Nas. So that'll be a shot on goal. And he needs a 26 or lower. 26 or lower. Nope. 52. That's a 27. It's not going to clear it out though. They might. Clearing of a 3-7. Can they clear it? Nope, they can't. What did I say it was? 27. That'll be the third highest shot frequency. 1, 2. So Tyler gets it. He needs a 16, 21. Nope, too high. 53. He smothers it. So first it was this. Down to the final 30 seconds of this power play with a face off here. And again, it will be a +1 to Toronto. And a 10 on the +1 is this center. There is no center. So Toronto wins the face off. Puck, a 34. It's going to be a 31. Pass, a 12. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11. And they will. That'll be a pass. And he will pass it to Patrick. Give it over to Patrick. He needs a 25. Nope. 21 is going to be a 23. Ain't going to clear it there. 23 picked up by the right wing. That is going to be a save. Picked up by the right wing. Good job. Wilson gets it. That'll finish off the power play. That'll finish off the power play. Now they'll do some dump and change lines here. Washington will go with 3 and 1. 3 and 1 will come out. Come out with, they're going to come out with 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Out. Okay. 45. Left D, John has it. They killed the penalty, kept it 3-3. And that's going to be a intercepted. He's going to get it here. Nope, that's going to be icing. Not what the Caps wanted there in icing. Okay, we'll have a defensive zone face-off. A +2 for Washington. On and a +2. Dimitri gets the puck for Washington. Physical 10, 2, 3, 6, 7, and that'll be passed over to Andrew will get it. And he went to 24. Doesn't get it, that'll be -5. Kicked over to the left D. With the puck, and a 43 is going to be taken away by the left D. Carson with the puck, and that's going to be a 56 is too high. 65 is a 35. That's going to be a rebound. Who gets the rebound here? A 3. Highest rebound. 5, 4, 6. So it's going to be Smith gets it. He is a 6. A 6 and a 3. And that'll be a 1. wide shot. Now we gotta figure out what happens with the wide shot. And now the wide shot. Goes to the highest. Shot frequency 17, 10, 18, Carson 18. 18, yep. It's going to go over to Carson. Carson with the puck. He needed a 14 out of range. Well, first now it'll be a 24. I was on goal. 36 is out of range. 36. And a 61 is a 22. They can't play it. They will be picked up by the fire. Will be picked up by the fire. Jay's got the puck now. And Jay's got 61 for a fire. Going to play it. Intercepted by the right wing. Brown with the puck. What can Brown do for you? And that's going to be taken away by the left wing. And Andre with the puck. And a 46 is going to be a 43. Could be both numbers. Again, they're both full. No for and no for the Cubs. 2 to 6 for the neutral. And it's an 8. So that's going to be a rare play. A rare play. First we have to 2 dice. So that'll be a 5 and a 14. Player is checked and no one not playing with the dice. So we'll just play on. Just play on here. So we'll just call it a neutral zone. Just do neutral zone and we'll make a line change. Just do it that way. Okay. And we will go with 4 and so first we'll do Toronto. Toronto will go with 1 and 1. And Washington will also go with 1 and 1. And Captain Carl joins us along with Dave Gardner. Oh, give me a second here. I don't know if it does that shit. Let's see. Try to fix it here. Okay, hopefully that's better. Hopefully. I don't know why it does this, and it only does it on this hockey setup. And Washington also go with 1-1. Let me know if it's any better there, Dave. And Captain Carl joins the fellow with Dave Gardner. Oh, give me a second here. I don't know if it does that shit. Let's see. Trying to fix it here. See if it got any better here. Nobody's saying anything, so hopefully it's better. Hopefully it's better. Okay, hopefully that's better. Alrighty, we'll get going here. If it's still sounding terrible, let me know, guys. And we'll try something else. Alrighty. So now we got a face off. It'll be +1 to Washington. +1 to Washington. So +1. That'll be a 5. That'll be disadvantage right wing. Toronto wins the face off. William with the puck. That's going to be blocked. See who gets the block here. Yeah, no, exactly. I don't know why, and it's only doing it with the hockey, and it's the same setup. Same setup. Don't understand it. Don't understand it. So we got a block. See who gets the block. Block. 1-9. Puck deflects to the center. So Jay gets the puck. Jay with the puck. And a 3-3 game. And that's going to be taken away by the right wing. First of all, let's get the right lines on here. Thought it was supposed to be 1-1. So it ain't Jay. It should be Backstrom with the puck. Helps if you get the right line. Backstrom with the puck. And that's still going to be taken away by the right wing. So William with the puck. And a 3-3 game. And that's going to be taken away. Nope, that's going to be icing. Icing on the Maple Leafs. So we'll have a defensive zone face-off. Again, it'll be a +1 to Toronto. And an 8 on the +1. It's disadvantage left wing. Ovechkin gets the puck. And a 3-3 game. Ovechkin with the puck. And that's going to be a 5. It might go up to a 6. 3, 6, 10, 14. Yep, that's going to be a 5. 61, that's not. That's going to be a neutral zone face-off. Neutral zone face-off. Again, +1 to Toronto. A 9 on a +1 is advantage center. Matthews with the puck. 5, 6. Nope. That's going to be intercepted by Ovechkin. Intercepted by Ovechkin. Ovechkin with the puck. And that's going to be a shot, and that's going to be in his range. Can Anderson come up with a big save and keep it a 3-3 game? 43 no. Scores. Ovechkin makes it a 4-3 ball game. And we'll have 2 assists on the play. 24. 24 on the assist is 1 and 4. So that's going to be John. And he's the lowest. 36, 32, 41. Dimitri. And it is now a 4-3 game with 3:30 to go in the second period. We'll do a line change here. Go 3 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2 for Washington. 2 and 2 for Washington. And Toronto will go with 2 and 2. And Washington retakes the lead here, 4-3. Excuse me, face off will be a +1 to Toronto. That'll be an 8 on a +1. This left wing, Washington wins the face off. Jacob with the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal. 14's in his range. Uh-oh. Anderson needs another big save or this game could get out of hand. And he does. Nice job. Nice job. Nice save. Man, Washington thought they was going to go up by 2. Give Anderson credit. I'll be over to the lefty. Nikita's got the puck now. And a 12, he's going to lose it to Taylor. It's going to take it away from him. First, we need to get the right line out here. So, who did I say right D? Taylor's going to get the puck. Taylor with the puck for Washington. And that's going to be a shot on goal. Too high, though. Anderson with the save. And that's a nice save. He kicks it out to the center. Nasman with the puck. What can he do here? 24. That's going to be blocked. He's going to get the block here. Who's going to win the block? The block is a... Puck's going to deflect into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off. See who's going to win the face-off here. It'll be a +1 to Toronto. a 3 on a +1. It's advantage left wing. Toronto wins the face-off. Toronto with the face-off. James with the puck. 36, and that's going to be a penalty. Coincidental minors. 2-8. It's coincidental minors. That's a 7. Yep, so that's a penalty on James. Now let's see if Washington takes the bait here. So penalty on James. And let's see what we got. We got 11, a 16, a 33, a 21, and a 14. So the 33 is Wilson. And yep, Wilson gets caught up in this. And now you need a 50. And it's going to be another coincidental minor. 1-3, I think, is visiting. So it's going to be on the visiting team. See if there's another minor. You got a 13, a 12, 14, and a 14. So, does James get 2? No. No. And a 13 for Nikita. No. And last but not least, Mitch with a 12. No. So, just be offsetting. So, we'll still have 5-on-5. With 1:30 to go in the quarter. Actually, 30 seconds time. Okay. And now the face-off. Keep it at that. Face-off. So who are we going to go with? We are going to go with lines 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Finish off this period. 3 and 3 for Toronto. And 3 and 3 for Washington. Alrighty, some 5-on-5 with 2 guys in the penalty box. And the face-off will be a +1 to Washington. 1:30 to go in the period. And a 6 on a +1 is advantage left D. Christian gets the puck for Washington. And a 35 is going to be a 20. That's going to be taken away by the right D. Now you got a minute to go in the period. Right D. Connor with it, a 64. Now it's going to be taken away by the right wing. Smith's going to get it. Now the last 30 seconds of the period. And that's going to be taken away by the left wing, and that's going to end the period. And we go to the third period with a 4-3 Capitals lead here. Go to line 1 before I forget. Line 1. And Toronto with the 15th and face-off advantage. 6 hits to 2. Toronto taking it to Washington a little bit. We had how many goals in that period? 3 goals in that period. Washington with 2, Toronto with 1, I believe. So 2 apiece. Toronto 2 and Washington 2 in that period. Washington with 2 penalties in that period for hooking for Wilson and roughing for Wilson and hooking for and yeah, Toronto with the roughing. So it's not been a bad penalty type game. Anderson is 4 out of 20. He is 25 out of 20 on saves. And Brandon is 20 for 23. Alrighty, let's get down here to the ice for the third period. So 2 apiece. Toronto 2 and Washington 2 in that period. He is 25 out of 20 on saves. And Brandon is 20 for 23. Sound, I don't get it, man. Not good. It's terrible. Why is it so darn terrible? So darn terrible. Alrighty, let's get down here to the ice for the third period. So 2 apiece. Toronto 2 and Washington 2 in that period. Hopefully the sound's better now, I tell you. So 2 apiece. Toronto 2 and Washington. Does it sound any better? That is the question. So 2 apiece. Toronto 2 and Washington. Let's see if this damn is driving me crazy. Sound is driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. Sounds better now. Driving me crazy. Get this third period started. Still got 30 seconds left in the power play. Alrighty, a face-off will be a +1 to Toronto. And an 8 on this left wing. Ovechkin gets the puck for Washington. Ovechkin with the puck. And that'll be a 6. That'll be block +2. 4, 5, only a 6. And it will be blocked. Gardner with the block. Let's see what the block is. A 10 on the block. 10 is deflects to the left D. So Carson will get the puck. Carson with the puck. Carson with the puck. 14, that's going to be icing. Icing by the Caps. That'll end the penalty. Face off. Okay, a face off will be a +1 for Troy, and a 4 on a +1. Disadvantage left D. John gets it for Washington. It's going to be an 8, and that's going to be intercepted by the right D. 8, 3, 6, 10, 14, 18. No, it'll be intercepted by the left D. Taken away by the left D. It's going to be taken away by the right D. Dimitri with the puck. And that is going to be taken away. Defense is set up now. And now we'll do a dumping goal. James Love will go to 2-2. Two and two's coming in here now for both teams. 2 and 2's coming in here now for both teams. Don 2 and 2's coming in here now for both teams. Don 2 and 2's coming in here now for both teams. It is not working all the time. Driving me crazy. That's what it's doing. It is not working all the time. Driving me crazy. Alrighty, where are we at? That's the worst part. Not working all where I'm at. Driving me crazy. Alrighty, where are we at? That's the worst part. Not working where I'm at. Driving me crazy. 2 and 2. Alrighty, where are we at? That's the worst part. Not working where I'm at. Driving me crazy. 2 and 2. Alrighty, where are we at? That's the worst part. Not working where I'm at. Driving me crazy. 2 and 2. Alrighty, where are we at? That's the worst part. Not working where I'm at. Driving me crazy. 2 and 2. Alrighty, where are we at? That's the worst part. Not working where I'm at. Driving me crazy. 2 and 2. Alrighty, where are we at? That's the worst part. Not working where I'm at. Driving me crazy. 2 and 2. Alrighty, where are we at? Alright, 2 and 2 here. So the center gets it for Toronto. And a 64 is a shot on goal. 42 is too high. And a 54 is going to be a lefty. Lefty gets it. Nikita with it, and that's going to be a 14. 55, nope. So that's just going to be a pass. Pass over to James. Pass over to James. And it's going to be blocked. See who gets the block. An 11 on the block. Deflects to opponent's highest shot frequency. 22. Go over to the left wing for Washington. That'll be a shot on goal. 55. 54 is too high. A 61 is a 22. 22 will be picked up by the left wing. Wilson gets it. So Wilson with the puck. 35. That'll be a 2, 5, 8, 10, 14. That will be a shot on goal. Wilson needs a 22 or lower. Nope. 51's a nice save. That'll be kicked out to the center. Center with the puck. 14 is going to be an icing. Going to be an icing on Toronto. 10, 14. That will be a shot on goal. Wilson needs a 22 or lower. Nope. 51's a nice save. It'll be kicked out to the center. And we'll change lines here. Now we're not going to change lines. 7 with the puck. 14's going to be an icing. Here we got a face-off is a +1 to Toronto. A 4. Disadvantage left D. Brooks gets it for Washington. Brooks with the puck. 61 is going to be taken away by the right wing. Mitch has got the puck. And that's going to be a shot too high. 36. And that's going to be over to the right D. It. 34 is going to be a physical 10. That is 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yep, it's going to be a pass. And who's he going to pass it to? Over to the center. And a 26 is going to be taken away by the left D. And we'll do a dump. And change lines here. We'll go with 3 and 3. And that'll be over to the right D. Yep, right D. Bowen gets it. And a 35 is a 20. It's going to be taken away by the right D. Connor's got the puck. Bench minor. So they're both 14s. Not on Washington. And not on Toronto. 2 to 4 is neutral zone. Nope, it's going to be a rare play. A rare play. Another rare play. A 4. And a 33 on a 4. Puck hit with stick above Shoulder play, stop, neutral zone. So it'll be a neutral zone face off. And the face off is a +1 to Washington. Alrighty. +1 to Washington here on the face off. +1 to Washington here on the face off. +1 to Washington here on the face off. 30, that'll be a 9. Vantage center. Washington wins the face off. Vantage center. Washington wins the face off. Vantage center. 36. That's going to be a penalty. Coincidental minors. 2 to 8. It's a 6. Yes. So it's going to be a penalty on Jay. And let's see here. 0, 13, 13, 22, and 16. First Boardman. 22. Yep. Boardman. Now 51 or higher, and it could be another possible 1 to 3 is visiting. Nope, it's going to be, so you got 11, 12, 13, and 16. First to 16, no. 13, no. 12, no. 11, no. So it'll be 5 on 5. And we will go with 1 and 1 here. Alrighty. Now we lost the screen. Ain't that just lovely? I'll tell you. It's all screwing up. I'm starting to get aggravated. Alright. the face off. It'll be a +1 to Toronto. So a 9. Advantage center. Matthews got it. 12. He's going to lose that to the right B. So Dimitri has it, and he's going to do an icing. That'll be icing on Washington. So defensive zone face-off +1 to Toronto. And a 5. This right wing, oh, she gets it. He's going to lose it to the right wing. Brown's got it. 13. He's going to lose it to the center. Brown doesn't have it. Wrong line. 13. That's going to be a shot on goal. Not that. And that's going to be a possible block. +2. So it'll be 4, 5. And it's blocked. See what happens at the block. And 8 on the block. 8 on the block. Deflects into crowd for a face-off. We'll do a line change here. 3. We'll do 2 and 2. Okay. 2 and 2. We got 2 and 2 for both teams. Looks like. Alrighty, now the face-off will be a +1 to Toronto. 6. Advantage left D. 2 is going to be a 11. Face off 5, 9. Yep. So that's going to be a shot on goal. He needs a 16. And that's going to be a nice save. Keeps this a 4-3 game. Nikita almost ties it up. Where did it go out to? Right D. Dimitri with it. That's going to be a... Dude, they got enough physical. 11. 2, 5, 8. Nope. So that's going to be a neutral zone. Face-off is a +1. A 9 on a +1 advantage center. That's going to be a shot on goal. 34 is too high. 16, 28. Could clear it. Clearing is a 5. It's not cleared. That'll be the 4th highest. 1, 2, 3. Riley gets it. He needs a 12. 33 is too high. 34 is a 31. Right wing gets a shot. And he needs a 22. And that is 53. And that's going to be a nice save. Smothers it. Stops this. Nice save by Brandon to keep this a 4-3 game. Darn. Right now we got a face off. It's a +1. 7 on the +1 right wing. Toronto wins the face off. 23, 5, 3, 6, 10, 13, 16. It's going to stay a 5, 23, 16. So that will be a shot on goal. Shot on goal. 52 too high. 56 is a 34. And that'll be knocked off the post for a face-off. Right, another face-off +1. 3. Advantage left wing. 3. It's a 5. Nope, that'll be a neutral zone face off. And change, go with 3 and 3. Hey, how's it going? What's that? Was it? All right, with the face off, it'll be a +1 to Washington. 6 on the +1 advantage lefty. +1. Lefty gets it. Washington gets it. .30-26. That'll be taken away by the left wing. Patrick with it. That's going to be taken away by the center. And that's going to be taken away by the right D. That's going to be taken away by the right wing. And we'll do a line change. And we'll go with lines 1 and 1. Now 42, that'll be the left D. John has it. And on 54, that's going to be 14, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 12. Nope, intercepted by the left wing. William with it, 26, 15. That's going to be a pass. Wait a second. It's not gonna. That's gonna be intercepted by the left wing. Ovechkin takes it. Can he put him up by 2? 12 is gonna be a. Let's see here. 3, 6, 10, 14, 18 plus 1. Instead of that being a 4, that's going to be a 5. And that is still going to be a shot on goal. Needs a 23 or lower. Being range, it's not. A 21 is a 23. And that's going to be picked up by the right wing. So Oshie with the puck. 42. That's going to be a +2 block. 4, 5. And it gets through. Oshie needs a 24 or lower. And where did that go? So we lost the dice. Oh my. And that's going to be out of range. A 23. He's going to smother that. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off. Change lines here. 2 and 2. Two's coming up. Okay, it'll be a +1 to Toronto on the face-off. And a 9 on a +1 is advantage center. Excuse me, Toronto wins the face-off. And a 54 is going to be a 14. 2, 5, 6, 7, 10. Nope. It's going to be intercepted by the left wing. '46 is a 42. Possible bench minors. Yes, got a bench minor. When bench minor on Toronto. 41 will be a 2. 14, 14, 12, 13. So it's going to be penalty. It'll be on. And now see if one. Yep, and there's going to be a bench minor on Washington also. And a 61, 2, 16, 21. So 64. God darn it. Keep dropping dice. Getting old quick. Getting old quick. No. Right, he needed a 30. Got a 34. It was a 33. 14. No. No. And no. Alright. So, we got some 5 on 5 here. 5 on 5. We'll go with line 3. And we'll go with 3 and 3. Okay, and now a face-off will be a +1 to Washington, and a 3 on a +1 is advantage left wing. And a 15, that's going to be a shot on goal. 62 is too high. And a 35, that's going to be kicked out to the left wing. Leo with the puck. 36. That might be another penalty. 2 to 8. Another coincidental. 2 to 8. That's a 5. Yep. So that's going to be a penalty on him. Jeez, you Pete's. Now we're getting penalties. Okay, so we got a penalty. Okay, now what we got here? 11, 12, 13, 16. Yep. 16. And a chance at another one. On the visiting. It's 23. 22. Yep. Boardman. Gosh. Crazy. Now this game's gotten crazy. So now we got 4 on 3. 4 on 3. 4 on 3. 3. 4 on 3. And it'll be a +3 face off. 6. Advantage center. Backstrom gets it. Washington wins the face off on a 4 on 3. Four on 3. Backstrom with the puck. And that's going to be a shot on goal. That's in his range. Anderson needs a nice save here. And he gets it. He gets it. Kicked out to the left D. Ron has the puck. And that's going to be a neutral shot on goal. 15's too high. And a 15. That's going to be kicked out to the center. It's kicked out to Backstrom. Almost a short-handed goal. Now Backstrom with the puck. Backstrom with the puck. That's a shot on goal. That's in range. Can Anderson make another good save? Yes, he does. Damn. He's keeping them in this game. Right D. Out to Gardner. Man. Out to Gardner. Gardner with a turnover. That's not good. That is going to be center. Backstrom again with the takeaway. He's had his chances here. What's wrong here? Backstrom with the puck. 23, that's a 22. A 22 intercepted. There is no center. There is no center. 54, that's a 32. That's a pass. Right wing. There is no right. So Oshie's got it. Oshie with it. 35, that's going to be a shot on goal. 56 is going to be too high. Too high. 46 is a 41. That's going to be a rebound. highest. Alright, that's going to be Ovechkin. He's a 9. A 9. And a 5. That's going to be +4, +10, 14, 23, 24, 25, 26, 6, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 41, 41, 43, 44, 45, up to 45. It's on goal, and it's not. 42 is a save. Jeez, you Pete's. A save. He's trying his best to keep them in this game. A save. What kind of save? 28. He can't clear it. 28, unless they can. The clearing is a 6. Nope. So it's going to go to the 4th highest. Who's the lowest here? And that's Oshie gets it. Oshie's going to get the puck. Oshie. And that's going to be a 21, a 31. A 31, not going to be good. Passing 12. 12, 1, 5, 8, 9, 10, nope. It's going to be intercepted by the right wing. There is no right wing. So Ovechkin's going to get it. Ovechkin's going to get it. There is no right wing. 45. It's going to be a shot on goal. A 16's in his range. Another change. 23, not this. Yeah, he's going to cover it up. Going to cover it up for a face-off. Covers it up for a face-off. Line 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. I'll go with line 1 and 1. Nope. And Washington will go with. They'll also go with line 1 and 1. Okay, we got lines 1 and 1. The last 3:30 to go in the game. Face-off will be a +1. A 4 and a +1. Left D. Carson gets it for Washington. And that's going to be an icing. Carson ices the puck. Not what you want it there. So now we got a face off in Washington zone. That'll be a +1. And a 7. Great wing. William has it. 3 minutes to go. I'm going to go with a forecheck 1. Forecheck 3 rather. 56 and a 4. And that's going to be a chance for a tip in. Chance for a tip in. A tip in chart. 1 dice for tip in. A 1. Player with the highest iron rating. 6, 6, 5, 4, 4. Highest be Matthews with a 6. A 6 in this roll 1 die. And a 4. No tip in. Goalie screen. +2 to the. So he'll be a 33. 33. Nope, and a save. And he covers it up. Nice job. Be a face off. And Washington's in. Now there's 2:30 to go and +1. And that'll be a 6. Advantage left D. Ron has it. 42. That's a 21. 4 checking 3. 21. Intercepted by the left wing, right? Intercepted by the left wing. Ovechkin takes it away. '64 is a 3. That could be a tip in. A 6 on a tip in. Player with the 3rd highest eye. There's 1, 2. 1, 2. Backstrom. Backstrom. The tip in. A 1. He is only a 5 wide shot. So he gets the wide shot. And a wide shot here. Wide shot of an 11. Team called off sides. So we'll have a neutral zone. Face off. Neutral zone face off. All sides. And again, it'll be a +1. A 7 and a +1 advantage right wing. Right wing. And that's a shot on goal. 24 is just out of his range. 56 is a 34. 34. Goal knocked off. That'll be a defensive zone face off, and we'll change lines. Change lines and go to 2 and 2 for the final minute 30. Face off the probably pull it over. think about pulling the goalie. I haven't done that yet. Before we do it, that way I know what I'm doing here. Pulling the goalie, where is it at? Pulling the goalie. The goalie on page. Goalie pool chart. Goalie pooled extra skater. Okay, just use that. Okay, so just use that chart. That's what I take it as. Okay, so we will consider pulling the goalie here if they win the face-off. Face-off will be a +1 to Toronto. And a 5. Disadvantage right wing. Wilson gets it. Wilson gets it. Wilson with the puck. 43. It's going to be taken away. 29. Lefty's going to take it. First, we need to get the right lines in here. D takes it. So now they're going to pull the goalie, put an extra skater out. Okay. Goalie. Pull goalie. Pull the goalie, and we will go with Matthews will come out. Yeah, Matthews will come out. Matthews will come out. So Matthews is out. Okay, so now we use the goalie, pull goalie chart. Okay. And so 43, which was a 29. A 29 went to the left D. Nikita's got the puck with a minute left with a pull goalie. 29. 29 intercepted. Lefty's got it with a shot on goal. So an 11 plus 20 is a 31. If it's in his range, it's automatically scored because there's no goalie. 31 just out of his range. So what happens then? Okay, I didn't read that part. Since there is no goalie to make the save, and range shots are automatic goals, teams are at even strength. What if it's not in range? So we will have a defensive zone. Okay. So he loses the puck. He loses the puck. So it's going to be a miss. Seconds. Let's see who's going to win the face-off. Face-off is a +1 and a 4. Just left D. So Washington wins the face-off. 30 seconds left. They got the puck. .45 has a 26. So there'll be a forechecking one on a 26. Left wing, and that'll end the game. That'll end the game. And the Caps hang on to win 4-3. I want to thank Captain Carl. Well, we'll go here and look at the stats. So Washington with 40 shots to 36 shots on goals. Toronto 23 face-off wins to 20. 6 hits to 2. Ovechkin with his 3rd goal of the year. Alrighty, let's do the rest of the games here. You got Tampa Bay at New Jersey. And the Devils win. Pittsburgh at the Rangers. Pittsburgh wins. Florida at Flyers. Florida wins. Vancouver at Ottawa. Ottawa wins. Colorado at Nashville. Nashville wins. Columbus at Winnipeg. And Winnipeg wins. Arizona at Dallas. And Arizona wins. Colorado, Carolina at Edmonton. Edmonton wins. Buffalo at Vegas. And Buffalo wins in overtime. Montreal and San Jose. And San Jose wins. Let's see if there's any games on the 18th. Detroit and Toronto. Toronto wins. Chicago and St. Louis. Chicago wins. Montreal and LA. The Kings win. And you got Vancouver at Boston. Boston wins. You got the two New York teams going at it, and the Rangers win. Nashville against Philadelphia. Philadelphia wins in overtime. Tampa Bay and Columbus. And Tampa Bay wins a shootout. New Jersey and Ottawa. And Jersey wins. Edmonton and Chicago. And Edmonton wins. St. Louis and Colorado. Colorado wins. Carolina and Calgary. And Carolina wins. Dallas and Arizona. And Dallas wins. And Washington will travel to Detroit on the 20th. Take a look here at the standings and leaderboard. Right now, you got Washington with 12 points, the Islanders with 10, and Columbus with 10, Jersey with 9, Rangers with 8, Carolina, Pittsburgh with 5, Philadelphia with 4. And the Atlantic, you got Boston, Buffalo, and Tampa Bay with 10, Montreal with 7, Florida with 6, Ottawa, Toronto with 4, and Detroit with 2. In the Central, you got Dallas with 11, Winnipeg, Colorado, and Nashville with 10, Chicago with 8, St. Louis with 5, Minnesota with 3. And in the Pacific, you got the expansion Vegas with 9, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver with 8, San Jose with 6, the Kings with 6, the Coyotes with 6, and Anaheim with 2. I want to thank Captain Carl, Dave Gardner. Let's see who else was in here. Let's see who else was in here. Ted. Let's see who else was in here. That was everybody. Ted. Time you all have a great day and take care. See